Hi guys, and my name is pcgaming, and today we're going to be talking about this thing, my laptop, the Galaxy Book 3 360, and you can see it here clearly in the image. It comes with two Thunderbolt 2 ports and HDMI port on one side, and an array of ports on the other side. It comes with an S Pen, it comes in a 360 design, and it comes with a keyboard and a display. Wow. Now, this is the laptop that I have, as you can see here, 2-in-1 convertible, S Pen included, and it claims next level performance with BR 13th Gen, Intel SPU, copyright R, Arrow slash SPU, what do we call that? Crocodile, let's call that a crocodile, mouth, core, TM. No clue what any of that means. I think there's a mistake here on the website. Don't know if you agree, but I think something will mess up on the website. Oh, we'll get into mess ups because that's what this whole video is about. Now let's see some of the features of this book. So it has a dual design, twice the productivity it claims, weighing in at just under 1.2 kg. Wow, looks good, doesn't it? 2-in-1 hybrid experience in lightweight form, used as a powerful laptop or fit into a tablet mode to take full advantage of the touch screen. Ooh. Unlock your creativity with fast and accurate S Pen. Items included in the box may be sold to change. So this is the Galaxy Book 3, and then this is the 360 phone. And you can see here, this one is 12.9mm, this one's 1.16 kg, this one's 13.7mm, and 1.46 kg. Heavier, thicker, lighter, thinner. Now, if you can see with this, here it is here, it's about, I don't know, like one swipe of my mouse here. Here, it's so thin, it's like just putting my mouse in it, I can't even swipe my mouse. But why is it that thin? Let's ask that question. Ask that question to yourself. Why is it so thin down here? Why? What? Why? Why? Let's ask that question. Why? S Pen to screen to life, whatever. There's a cool lady here. She's using the book and she's got a pen in hand. And they're using Adobe Photoshop, an expensive software that no one can afford because you just spent a whole kidney on this laptop. So you can't do that, so that's a bad example. Then they show this really cool, like, wow, look at this screen. So it's got a gaming performance response time, 0.2 millisecond response time. True black, 0.0005 nits. OLED, so it is an OLED. And it says whatever this is, display 500. Cool display, right? It's alright, I've got the laptop right next to me. I cannot say the screen is any special, but we'll get on to what's wrong with this laptop. Nothing's good about it, by the way. Screen size may vary by model. Screen size is measured diagonally. Blue light emissions is reduced compared to conventional LCD displays. Items including the box may be subject to change. So again, they're not guaranteeing you anything here. And it says next level performance with the 13th gen Intel Core processor. So it's not the Ultra 2 when I bought this, and it won't be now. And it's the Intel Evo edition. Now I have the i5 variant, because you buy the i7 it's more expensive and my kidney would literally be removed. That's how expensive it was. Even on Black Friday, I had to take out a loan to get this thing. It was that expensive. Okay? Now, a wide range of ports. So we have, as you can see what it says here, HDMI, USB Type-C, and then a Thunderbolt 4. Okay, don't know what Thunderbolt 4 means. Special name for basically USB Type-C, but just gives you a bit of faster file transfer. But why they both not Thunderbolt 4, I don't know. Then a micro SD slot, never used that. A USB 3.2 Type A port, never used that. Never used that one, and I've never used the HDMI. Okay, so these are the ports then that I have not used needed. Well, if you are got a camera and you want to put something in, maybe it is, but then you could buy an accessory. So it's a little bit confusing. I think, well, technically, yes, it is needed for other people, but for me, it's not needed. So, fine, keep it there. A headphone jack. No one has wired headphones these days. They're all wireless. It's like asking you to go backwards. Like, remove the headphone jack on the phone, but then add it to the laptop. But you're not going to use it. So it's a pointless other thing that they've added just so they can bump the price up. Now, this USB 3.2 Type A port, never used it. No one uses USB these days. It's dead. It's dead. Now, yes, I do have a computer here that I'm currently on making this video, and I am using the USB 3.2 Type A port for this video that I'm making for the audio, but I haven't used it on the laptop. And the HDMI port, that is useful, but I haven't used it. Now, my complaint here. Why are these both on the same side? There is room on this side. Now, all you need to do is move the micro SD slot to this side and then move one USB Type-C slot to this side, because I can only charge the laptop from one side. How ridiculous. Stupid design. Whoever designed this is an imbecile, because now I have to thread the cable all the way around the back of the laptop to the other side, and then it may not reach because it's not long enough from the port. Now, I'm not lucky, sorry, makes no sense. At Samsung, they might have plugs all around the building, on the left and right side. I might only have a plug on the left or right side, because I'm not rich like Samsung, okay? Because they could go, oh, I've got a problem with my laptop. The Type-C ports are all on one side. Can you build another plug on this side so I don't have to thread the cable around? Sure. But for us, we can't just build another plug on the other side so it works. So you need to make it adaptive so the ports are on both sides. Now, the Galaxy Book 5 that's just come out still has them on the same side. Stupid design idea. Absolutely bloody stupid. Now, I know it's a little thing, but it is something. And if you've got the laptop, it's annoying. And you'll know. Now, a battery that lasts you through overtime. That is a fucking lie. Okay? I know. That is a lie. Long-lasting battery, and fast charging, complete lie. Okay? Now, I don't know. I never know what 68 watt means. Okay? 22 hours of video runtime. Well, that sounds good, doesn't it? You don't even get that. Okay? I probably get on this laptop about 3 hours maximum on it. That's just doing for schoolwork. That's literally full charge, head to college, open up a Word document, open up a web browser, search, copy and paste, use a bit of like ChatGPT and whatnot, whatever, and then that's it, and then you're screwed. And then in 3 hours that's gone. Oh, and then, but it sometimes goes quicker than that, and you'll only get about an hour. Compact charger. Yeah, you can. Well, that's a bit of a lie. It does go out to there, not where they've said. There are the prongs at the end. I do not understand that. They do kind of fold away a bit, but that's it really. Why are we trying to make everything so small? Like, I like the charger being small. I think that's a good idea, but like, the fast charging that they claim here is not fast. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's talk about that. That is terribly slow. Oh, and then we've got this Dolby Atmos sound system. Looks amazing, right? Well, no, it's not. We can Now why? Well, the laptop's too thin, so they can't fit big enough speakers in to make good enough sound. So the Dolby Atmos is shit. Okay. Now this studio mode. Well, if the webcam looked like that, I would be shocked. There's the webcam. You can see it right there. It's tiny. It is small. How are you going to get any light in that camera? How are you going to see anything? It does not look like that. Now, the chin that they're advertising down here is bigger than that. I don't know what they've done. I think it's the angle of the photo makes the chin look smaller. It's not that small. And you can't even see the Samsung logo down there because it's so dark. I can't even see the Samsung logo. But I don't know, like, how to explain it. It's just the worst webcam I've ever seen. I bought a webcam off Amazon for £4. Okay, £4 is better than that because it has a bigger sensor. Now, can we just talk about why are the bezels on a laptop in 2023? Why is it not screen-to-screen ratio, no chin at the bottom, and an under-screen camera? Okay, I wouldn't mind that. Okay, if we put this camera on the screen, it would still work because the camera's already bad. It's just going to look the same bad when it's under the screen. Okay, and the laptop would do it a lot better. Now, screen simulation is listed features mode. Yeah, it does not look like that, so that's fake. If it if you somehow your one looks like that, I don't know what you've done. It does have Wi-Fi 6E, and the Wi-Fi is all right, but it didn't have Wi-Fi 7, but Wi-Fi 7 hadn't come out at that point. So yeah. And then we've got the Galaxy ecosystem. Don't get me started. There's no ecosystem. Like I don't even have to talk about it. None of the features work. Not a single one of the Samsung features or apps work on the Galaxy Book. But what about today? Because when I first got it, none worked, and I mean not a single one. You couldn't do anything. Not like none of them worked. Like you struggled to even load the app. It was that bad. Well, today some kind of work. Multi-control kind of worked. It's still slow, laggy, and like when you type from the laptop to then for it to then input it on the phone, it takes a while. Like you feel slow. You feel like you're on a fake kind of phone that you've bought or laptop that you've bought, a fake one. Um, yeah. So the Buds auto switch feature, that doesn't work. So if you want that feature, which is meant to be quite cool, it doesn't work. And there's no connectivity to the watch. So you don't get any of this connecting with the watch. What could connect? Again, the Buds could do auto switch with the watch. Maybe you can lock your Galaxy Book from your watch when you get nearby. You can't do any of that. None of those features work. That is actually a feature that's with Samsung Flow, but it doesn't work. And then we got a seamless experience across Galaxy. Wrong, 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 wrong. Like that we don't have that app on the Galaxy Book, so I don't know why that's there. We don't have the health app. Why? Why can't I have the health app on my book and see my health statistics from there? We don't have any of those. They're all, I don't know what they're doing. Samsung Pass. Well, yeah, it works some of the time and then doesn't work. Like you want it to give you one of the passwords in Samsung Pass on your browser, like Opera. It doesn't. But you want to then see your passwords. Sometimes they will load, or you'll have to completely reset it up. So sign in again through your Samsung account and completely set it up. And then we got here multitasking mastered. Control your Galaxy device seamlessly across operating systems. Sign into a Samsung account and use your PC to operate your phone or tablet. Yeah, again, that is Samsung multi-control. That got an update literally a couple days ago. Sakitech made a video on it, so you can watch that. But that's the only reason that it's working because it got updated a couple days ago. But yeah, bullshit, bullshit. Pick up where you left off in your phone. I don't know what any of that means. Phone link puts your recently viewed web pages and text, even calls, onto your PC. No, it doesn't. It doesn't do that. That's a lie. It doesn't do that. Oh, and quick share, well, it should be called more like unreliable share because it doesn't work. It never finds my phone straight away. It takes ages to load and it doesn't do anything. But Google have a quick share that you can download from their website called Google Quick Share, and it does it perfectly. It loads instantly, it finds the device in a millisecond, and it shares it like it's nothing. But Samsung takes half an hour going connecting, and it never connects to the device and never shares the bloody thing. And then switching made more simple. Why do you need Galaxy Book Smart Switch? What the fuck is the point in that app? Windows does it for you. When you set up a new laptop or Galaxy Book, it says sign in with your Windows account and goes, do you want to pull the data from your under Windows laptops or computers? Like, so why is that there? And then the accessories, like, bullshit. Like, that case is not going to protect a fucking thing. It hasn't got any strong things inside, and that mouse just looks bloody crap, and that looks crap, and it all looks crap. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. Now, no, I don't have the Galaxy Book 3 360 Pro. I know I don't. I can't afford it. Too expensive. For some reason, this shows a pen and this one doesn't. Don't ask me. I don't know why. Now, the lineup was really confusing for this because you could get the Galaxy Book 3 360. I think this is like a 13 or no, it's like a 14.2 inch or whatever. And then you could get it in a bigger size like this and like a 16 inch. But then you could do the same for this one. You could get it in a smaller and then bigger. So you got some features and then didn't get others and then didn't get battery life and then did get battery life. So they're confusing. So yeah, I do have the smaller ones. That's probably why I don't have the bigger battery. But again, why are these things so thin? I can barely even recognise it. It's that thin. It's just ridiculous. But you can get it in graphite, silver, and then these were graphite, and then graphite, and then beige. So I don't know what happened here. One was in silver. This one. I think I got the graphite one. Yeah, looks graphite to me. And then you got all the specs here. Yeah, so you could get it in a 15. So I got the 13.3 inch, and then the other one was 15.6, and then you get this in the 16 and 14. Sorry, and then this one just the 16. So they're confusing, super confused. Yeah, I didn't get any 5G actually. 5G available on supported models only. But then why can the Book 3 Pro 360 get 5G, but this one, the Ultra, not? And it's got Bluetooth 5.1, so don't get it if you're thinking of getting it today, because that Bluetooth is a problem. Never works. Like, I can't even connect my phone up to it, I can't even connect my Galaxy Buds, I can't connect anything to the Bluetooth. I am going to be going into a Samsung store and shooting the place up. No, I'm kidding, I'm not, but I'm going to go in there and not be very happy because the Bluetooth is now not working. And then, like, what? So it says here. Actually, wait, which one's mine? Okay, yeah. So here we go. One times Thunderbolt 4, one times USB Type C, but then these have got all have got two Thunderbolt 4 ports. Like, is there a big difference? Why not just put two on there? Like, you've made it confusing. Now this one's got. Now again, obviously these are the Pro versions, so they've got the AKG quad speaker Dolby Atmos. One's got the stereo. What's the difference? I don't know. So it comes with Windows 11, the processor, the chip, the graphic, the display. Again, it's only a full HD AMOLED display, 1920 by 180 to 180. Memory, this was disappointing. 8 gigabytes. Puh. Well, I didn't really know what that meant at the time, but that's terrible. The laptop can barely even load up a web browser, and like I'm not kidding. You load up a couple web browsers and it will freeze. The laptop will just freeze in place because it's used up all the memory straight away like that. Memory is everything these days. On the one I'm currently recording on, I think I have 16 gigabytes. Like, you need more memory to do anything. Storage, they didn't even use their own company's storage. You know, Samsung make storage chips or whatever they're called, whatever people call them. They've used an NVMe SSD. Why? Then we got an optical, whatever that is, color. That's what I got. Graphite, multimedia. And we got the stereo speakers, Dolby Atmos, yeah, we got a 180p full HD camera, but it doesn't matter if the camera's that tiny, so it's useless. And then we got Bluetooth 5.1, which is useless. The ports, again, useless. The input, Pro keyboard. How is that keyboard Pro? What? I don't know. That keyboard has no key travel. It's terrible. And the thing is, as well, when typing on it, it flexes so much. So it's not like when I'm typing on my keyboard here. Let me I can type something to kind of show you. Like, you see what I mean? Like, you can feel the pressing, and I can feel there's no flex in the keyboard. It's solid, and that's what I want. But I don't get that solidarity with this, so it's not a Pro keyboard. The backlight, it's alright. Only thing I have with it is it's only got 3 settings. You either have it 0, 30, 60, 100. There's no in between there, which I don't know why there isn't. Like, why can't I go from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so on, all the way out to 100, and choose what I want it at? Also, where the keyboards are, obviously, if you eat any crumbs over it, which I have, they get in where the keys are, and then you can see it when you turn the backlighting on, because there's obviously dark patches where there's crumbs. Security, again, it's got a fingerprint reader. Power, now this is disappointing. 65 watt USB Type C adapter. Okay, 65 watts is decent, but not for how big the battery is in this thing. But it's not even that big, the battery, so it's really disappointing. And then wait, software, and then so what ones don't work on here? Live wallpapers don't currently work. Screen recorder, it kind of works, but it's very laggy. Samsung Galaxy Gallery doesn't work, doesn't sync with your phone. Quick search, really laggy, really slow. Like, it takes about 20 minutes to find what you want to find. because it's just constantly searching, and the fans ramp up like anything when you load up that. Samsung Flow, I actually gave that a really good review on the Galaxy store when I first got it, but it's just really slow, like, and it doesn't like kick in, and like it doesn't really work. And is there any need for it these days, as there's now phone link? So I don't really see the point in it. Samsung Notes, again, you can't get that on non Galaxy books anymore. That is the biggest disappointment I've ever seen from a company ever. I am so disappointed they did that, because I've got it on my Galaxy book. Why can't I get my notes on this laptop? Why? I don't understand why they have restricted it. It has no AI features. It has no voice recording features. It is literally just a plain, boring note app. Okay? The only thing I use it for is for writing down notes in class with the included S Pen. But it's just really slow and just super laggy. Samsung Recovery, I don't even know what that app is. What the fuck is that? Samsung Settings, piece of crap, honestly. Um, yeah, the settings are terrible on the thing. I don't know, just like you just like then you see more. We're missing like 50,000 other features. Like what's going on? I don't know. There's like missing. I feel like things not on here that I want on here. Like I go to connected devices and it's got quick set, auto switch bars, call on our devices, continue apps on our devices, camera share, multi-control, second screen, Galaxy Buds, Smart Things. Smart Things absolutely terrible. Galaxy Buds is another app. Like why is there another app for the Buds? There's, you know how many apps there are you have to have just to use the auto switch buds? You have to have Samsung settings, Galaxy Buds, and then you have to have all the Bluetooth ones, Bluetooth sync, and then you have to have Samsung account downloaded. It's ridiculous. Um, why can't I get Samsung account on here so then I can then use Samsung features? Because I pay for the book, so if I downloaded the Samsung account, it would know that I have a book because that's in my devices list on my Samsung account, and it go, yeah, you have a book, so I'll let you install the software that's only meant for the Samsung Galaxy Book on here because you have a book anyway. Um, and then one thing is, what happens when I want to control my volume on my phone? So, for instance, I've got media playing on my phone. I'm on my laptop, right? Okay. Now, a simple thing is to get your phone and just turn the volume down there, right? But once you want to control that from your laptop, the volume on your phone, you can't. Would be a nice feature, but you can't. Right, Studio Plus. So this is Samsung's editing software. It's nowhere near like Adobe Premiere Pro or anything like that, or DaVinci Resolve, or what's the Apple one called? I don't know. Whatever the Apple one called is, it's just the most plain and basic editor, and it's so far behind now. There's not a single bit of AI in it. There is nothing good about it. It's like using CapCut, but I don't know, like yeah, it's just like CapCut is better than it. Like it's just so far behind CapCut. Like honestly, it's so far behind. Samsung update, you don't use that to update anymore. There's actually one app that I'm not seeing on here at the moment, and that is Samsung Device Care. Now that must have come later then. Oh right, okay, that came later, but I had it when I got the book. But yeah, so Samsung updates are now available on Samsung Device Care. You can ask any of the support people down here, and they'll tell you to go to Samsung Update because they don't know about the update. But actually, you have to go to Samsung Device Care. Second screen again is meant to allow you to connect with the your Samsung tablets and use it as your second screen. But you can't use your phone as a second screen. I don't know why. It's ridiculous. But you can use external software to do that. I do have external software that I use to do that, if I can remember what it is called. And that actually works really well, that external software. You just simply download it on your phone, download it on the laptop, and then it then finds it, and then basically it shows up in your settings, on display settings, as another display. It's called Space Deck Driver or Space Deck Driver Console, and then you'll have to do the driver viewer. So I can basically have this one that I'm on. I can then see that screen on the laptop and on my phone. So I can I've got two displays here, but technically I have four. It's all wireless and it's done really well. Quick share, again, we said that one was terrible. Private share, that's now embedded in quick share, so they're not two separate things now. terrible again. Well, I think private share. Well, private share is just quick share, but it just does it privately, so it's still bad. Galaxy Book Experience. That's where you got the apps from. Again, some of the logos in there haven't been updated. Like Multi Control got updated about a week ago, and it got a nice new logo, but that hasn't been updated in Samsung Galaxy Book Experience. Why not? I do not know, but Samsung are definitely falling behind on that. And then Galaxy Book Smart Switch, I do not know why that's there. But there are other apps like Samsung Device Care where you can optimize the memory and update your device. But there's no good updates, and it's all just a piece of crap, to be honest. And the app takes forever to load and is super slow. And then there's also, does it have Samsung account on there? No, I'm very surprised. Well, you will have to download the Samsung account app. And again, that has something called it inside of it called Bluetooth. Now, to get that, you need Samsung Bluetooth Sync, Samsung Cloud Assistant. Now, in there, that Bluetooth thing never loads. Now, this is the one problem I have, and I think I've identified the problem with all of these apps, is it is Samsung account and the Samsung Bluetooth and Samsung Cloud Assistant. Because if you go on Samsung.com and go to your account on there, some things won't load properly. Now, I think Samsung aren't doing very well with their account and their Bluetooth. I think they have too many users and they can't keep up. Now, there's also a new one called Samsung Find, so you can find your other devices, like if you've lost your phone or misplaced your earbuds. But again, that takes forever to load and hardly ever works. And if you actually want to find the book's location from Samsung Find on your phone, you can never find it, because with Samsung Find, you have to allow it to use more battery, but you can't have it just periodically pop up on the network. It won't allow you to do that. Like, I can't set it where, okay, I don't want you back all the time, but just know every, I don't know, week or so, just ping the location of where it is. In case I have lost it, I know I've only got to wait about a week to find it. But no. And then, yeah, there's just smart things. They removed smart things find. Disappointing. And then extra, I don't know what any of those are. And then comment. Actual Samsung typical battery area, yeah, whatever. Now the reviews. It has 32 reviews and it's currently at a 4.3 rating. Okay. Now that seems good, but and that is quite good. I don't know why it's got that. I really do wonder, for what everything I've just said. So we're going to read some of the reviews. We're going to miss the first one. Don't worry about that one right now. So this one here, it says, it's spectacular, I guess in Spanish, excellent laptop, and they gave it 5 stars. But, as you can see, if we go back up here, oh no, wait, no, don't worry about that. No, so yeah, they gave it 5 stars. That one got 5 stars, they said the features were 4 stars. That one got 5 stars, these are from Argos though. Value for money laptop for daily use, good for media consumption and light work. Great display and touch sensitivity, can work seamlessly in the laptop, lightweight, strongly built, webcam could have been a bit better. I agree with that, but I wouldn't say it's a great value for money. Good for media consumption, I would agree, but the speakers aren't the best. Great display, well, you can see yourself like a chrome mirror. Touch sensitivity, yeah, I guess. Works in your laptop, lightweight, yes, but it's strongly built. Now, I'd say in some ways it is strongly built. You can't just snap it in half, but it does flex a lot and it makes noise. Again, they give it 5 stars. Again, these are all just stupid little reviews from Argos, or it's just stupid. And like, yeah, like they're all in different languages. Like if we broke this down just to United Kingdom, it would not be that good. But again, they haven't rated all the extra bits like the performance and features. You're meant to ease of use all of these, and this guy gave it 5 stars all round. Well, he was really happy about this. And then this guy said good laptop. So far it does work very well. And I think, oh, there's more. We'll go to the next page. Yeah, 5 stars. This one was a bit more critical. Battery capacity is low. But no response in Samsung there. Again, features, this is more, I wouldn't say the design's that high, but wow, this guy really liked it. I saw this laptop in the shop, I got it from, I fell in love with it straight away. I love the screen and also the battery. Hands down, this is the best buy of this year so far. I'm loving every second of using it. Ignore the bad reviews. I got it from a discounted price at Curry's and I've been blown away by the laptop. It's absolutely amazing. That was a year ago. I don't know how long he's had it. Looked like he just got it. It gets worse as it goes on. It starts off good, the laptop, because you don't use any of the software. You don't notice the creaking noises. You don't notice the bad keyboard. You don't notice the bad backlighting. You don't notice yourself reflection straight away. But as you start using it, obviously the screen gets more reflective. Obviously, because you're touching it, you're messing around with it. You start seeing yourself more. The battery starts getting worse, and then you realise this is terrible. And this guy gave a good review. Terrible screen, CPU bottleneck by heat. Totally agree. No, I do not recommend this product. I totally agree with him. But somehow he still gave the features 4 stars and the performance 2, design 2. So he didn't review it right. I don't know why. Why is he giving it 1 star there and then giving it some stars there? Sleek, portable, and powerful. I would not agree. It's not powerful. Sometimes it can be, but sleek, yeah, I agree. I think people are basically going, oh, it's thin, it's great. But why is it so thin? Laptops don't need to be that thin. We're not trying to go for the finished product in the world here. If we made this laptop just a little bit thicker, guess what we could have? Bigger fans, bigger speakers, and a bigger battery, and that would be golden. And we aren't getting any of that. Fuck off, Bixby. Fuck off. Anyway, she's annoying. Crap. You know what? We're getting Galaxy AI soon, and she better improve, or I'm throwing the phone in the bin, honestly. Because it's terrible. Like, just never can help with it. Sorry, I couldn't help with that. This guy loved the laptop. He was so happy about it. Amazon looked fast, brilliant keyboard. The pen is just a cherry on the top. I didn't need a tablet. I thought, whatever. Oh, one of the few laptops that meet my criteria. What is your bullshit criteria, mate? Doesn't heat up much? Oh, up too much. It does. I don't think he's put it on his lap yet and burnt himself nearly. The touchscreen is good. I'm not a fan of the touchpad. It works well, but I've had better. It's an improvement from the Galaxy Buds 2. Most importantly, they didn't ignore our need for a headphone jack. So, again, he wasn't too happy, but he still gave it 4 stars. Deadly confused. Like, is that really a 4-star review? Like, 4 stars is, I think it's like, I liked it. I would probably say that's more a 3-star, or maybe even 2-star review. You didn't, like, the thing is, what people, you read that review, and go, what did he say was good? Good screen size, the widescreen is perfect, if you need 2 windows next to each other, it feels sturdy, so he said, good screen, sturdy, doesn't heat up too much, and then that's about it. That's 3 things that he said good about it, really, that I'm seeing here. Now, there's a lot more things to talk about on this laptop if you actually think about a proper review. Ports, are they on the right side? The keyboard, does it have good key travel? Does it feel, actually he did say sturdy. How reflective is the screen? How good is the brightness? How good is the performance? How loud are the fans? There's a lot more things you've got to think about. Now, for only talking about 3 good things, I don't think it's worthy of a 4-star review. You've got to talk about a lot more to say that's good. But he didn't talk about the fans. He didn't talk about the keyboard because he didn't go, well, that's really good. I'm going to include that in my review. So he can't. Why is he giving it 4 stars? Excellent machine. We can go on. Great graphics, but a bit slow to wake up. This guy even gave some photos of their book. You can see it's a bit. Wow, theirs is quite dusty, to be honest. Mine gets dusty. Impressive. Wow, this guy was really happy. I'm not going to read through all of his review. It's bullshit. Okay. Oh, there's even a nice dislike button. We don't agree with it. Might even report it because it's honestly not that good. Good, but now disappointed. There we go. Very nicely and powerful and light. My input is the Samsung note icon is a command. In the command feature, does not open a new note or all notes. It did work, but it stopped. I've tried all the online options, but nothing works. So more support than been poor. This feature is the main reason for the limited pen use and the only reason for my initial purchase. Now, he said it was bad. He still gave it 3 stars and said features are 4. That's the feature of the book, by the way, if you didn't know. So that should be 1 star. Now, I know he only reported on one thing, but I know there's other things that he could have said. He didn't. And we can go on and on and on. There's even more photos here with someone looking happy. Excellent product. Wow, the perfect work comparison. But then, like, can you see how, like, reflective it is? Like, you can see the whole ring light in the photo. Like, you're not meant to see that. Like, do you understand? Like, I can nearly see him. Obviously, you've got the brightness turned all the way up there, but yeah. Right, we can again, like, terrible images, but yeah. Anyway, we got all of these. We can go on and on and on, but we'll go back and go to the very top. Now we see this one by me, funny enough, and it says "Unholy Disaster of a Device." Okay, and we think, well, whoa, that's bad, and it even got a response from Samsung. Thank you for taking the time to write such an in-depth review for your Galaxy Book 3 360. We are very disappointed to see how unhappy you are with your new book, and we are keen to provide all the support you need to ensure you are getting the most from the features and the very best performance. As you are experiencing an issue with features including display, design, S Pen battery, keyboard, connectivity, software, and overall performance, which is basically everything about the laptop, okay? Like, I don't think they realise that. We would like to speak with you directly. Oh, that's great. Okay, so speak with me then. Hello, I'm here. With a number of things to discuss, a one-on-one conversation with our experts will allow you to go through each feature and get the most accurate and effective advice to ensure everything is working perfectly. We have a number of ways to get in touch, and then that's the problem, including by phone, live chat, and social media platforms. Right, you want to get in touch with me, but now I've got to get in touch with you. So what do I say? Ring up Samsung and go, hi, I'm in your I put a review on the Samsung Galaxy Book 360, and you were told that you wanted a one-to-one chat. Let's chat. Right, do I say that? I'm gonna do that. We look forward to hearing from you, so we can ensure you have all the support you need to enjoy your Galaxy Book 3 360 CR at Samsung Support. Again, that's the problem there. They're from Samsung Support. So obviously, Samsung Support are tasked with the job of A, going through reviews on Samsung.com and responding to them, and B, being a terrible support agent. Now, this review is AI, but I told it what to do. I told it exactly what's wrong with the laptop, and I basically spoke to it like I'm doing now, and told it how bad it is. So let's read some of the things. The Galaxy Book 3 360 is not just a bad laptop, it's a technological atrocity, It's an insult to customers and proof that Samsung either doesn't care about the quality or actively hates its customers from top to bottom. This device is riddled with catastrophe flaws that makes it unfit for any purpose. I wouldn't give this thing away for free, let alone pay for it. I'm going to go to the bottom because we're not going to read that all of it. If you're considering buying this laptop, don't take your money, burn it, scatter the ashes in the wind. You'll feel better about that decision than you would about owning this nightmare of a machine. Samsung should be ashamed for releasing this abomination. So is it really that bad, like I've said in this review? You can go and read it. It's on Samsung.com. There's the website. We can't see the website. I'll link it in the description. www.samsung.com UK computers. Galaxy Book 3360 13.3 inch with S Pen, i5, 8GB, 250. Sorry, 8GB. What? 8GB, 256GB, MP730, QFG-KA1UK / hashtag and then specs, or go to the reviews part, and you can find it there. Now, I gave it 1 star on all of these. I gave the design 2 because there is a bit of the design that I do like. Obviously, I like it being thin, so I can't complain about that. And it's not really bad design. It's not like some of the plastic ones where they've got a plastic top and the bezel actually like protrudes out. Like, it's not bad, but it's nothing special for a Samsung Galaxy Book. Now, is this review justified? 100%. It is an unholy disaster of a device. And I agree with it in every way. I can't say anything good about this laptop. And that's what I'm trying to get to. Is what can I say is good about it compared to a laptop that I used to have? Or compared to this computer that I'm on now? Now, the old laptop was probably made in about 2016. Okay? Now, battery life. No change there. I don't think the battery is any better than the old laptop. The battery was getting worse because I'd used it now for probably about more than 10 years, that laptop, and multiple people in my house had, and so it did have to be plugged in all the time. Okay, but that was easy. Replace the battery, it would have been fine. I installed Windows 11 on there, so I had all the Windows 11 features. The only thing I didn't have were the Samsung specific features, and that's the reason I bought the laptop, but none of them work. So that's a disappointment. Now, can I say, oh, this keyboard is revolutionary? No, I can't say it's a pro keyboard. What does it do that other keyboards don't do? It doesn't do anything. It's got backlighting, but this keyboard I've got right here in front of my computer, it's got RGB. So the RGB ones up the backlighting. Now, yes, the other laptop I did have didn't have. Does that make sense? The other laptop I had didn't have backlighting. Okay, but that's one thing it didn't have. It didn't have a fingerprint reader. That's one thing it didn't have. But it didn't have a USB Type C port and didn't charge a USB Type C. But most laptops don't charge a USB Type C these days anyway. They still use that little round kind of headphone jack port anyway. Now, yes, I do like the USB Type C. I think that's good, but that's just the basic feature they're going to include because their phones are USB Type C and all their laptops have always been USB Type C. So it's nothing special. Okay, the fingerprint reader again. Nearly every laptop these days has a fingerprint reader, and it didn't matter I didn't have the fingerprint reader because I worked out how to type my password so quick anyway. Because I knew where the numbers were, I'd literally memorised them, and as soon as the laptop loaded, I literally pressed the keys and I was in seconds, probably quicker than the fingerprint reader loads here. The um the webcam, it doesn't have Windows Hello, which is very disappointing. So I do have to actually tap my fingerprint. So let's say I'm sitting down. I would love the Windows Hello to just recognise my face and log me in straight away. But I'm still trying to find something good about this laptop. The trackpad. Now, you can't click at the top of the trackpad. It's like rock solid. Now, why have they done that? Well, I don't know. But I think they've done that to help keep the sturdiness of the laptop. There must be like a frame going across there. But you can only click at the bottom. But on my other laptop, I click at the bottom and top, which I liked. Which meant it wasn't like I'm like smashing the. Cause you kind of if you click too far at the top of this laptop, like it's a problem, and then it doesn't work. Um. So yeah. And it doesn't have like any cool features. Like some of these new laptops these days, like on the left and right, you can use the left one for controlling volume, the right one for like controlling the brightness of the display, and then you can even swipe along the bottom in some of these now to scrub through a video. So instead of having to use a mouse or like move the trackpad and then click and then drag through the YouTube video, you just have to just press the bottom of the trackpad and drag along. Now I know they're all quite new features, but that's just another thing. And I still can't find anything good. The charging was no quicker than the other laptop I had. The battery life no quicker. The display, I don't think it's actually any brighter. The reflectiveness of the display, I think it's exactly the same. It's still really reflective. I don't know what I can say is better about this laptop than the other one. Now, I will upload a photo of the two laptops and maybe like an actual video showing the difference on like X, or my Instagram or wherever. Just make sure you follow me on there. But I can't find anything good about this laptop, and that's why I gave it a 1-star review. But the response again is just generic from Samsung. And if you see my ex recently, I've been talking about it a lot. Now, what did I do? Obviously, this laptop's bad. One person found it helpful, and that's good. Now, two have found it helpful. So make sure you can let them know that you found this one helpful. I have contacted Samsung support. I can't even talk about how many times. So many times over text chat, and I've got nowhere with fixing anything. I've asked the manager, I've asked the senior executives, and I've got nowhere. I've even called up Samsung and asked the managers and senior executives. And I've even gone into the Samsung store. Now, when I've gone in there, I haven't actually took my laptop in because obviously I don't want to get stolen in London. But also, I wasn't going there specifically for that reason. We were around the area and I went in. I'm not carrying a laptop around all day. But, so what am I doing now about it? Well, the problem is when I got this laptop, I actually got it Black Friday last year, and then bought it then, got it for Christmas. So it's been a year, 100% been a year now. Now, from there, obviously, the next version of One UI had already come out by the time that I loaded up the laptop. So obviously, I got the new features. But I was like, I didn't really use, because at that time, I wasn't actually really using all the book's features. I didn't know about the auto bud switch or the Samsung account, Samsung settings. I wasn't really using them until the summer when I started using them a bit more and I got more time with the laptop and it wasn't just all for schoolwork. And that's when I noticed everything was wrong. Then after the summer, obviously, I then thought, okay, well, One UI 7's coming out soon, so I'll wait till then. Because if I go and complain, they might fix all the features with One UI 7. But then One UI 7 got delayed, and now I'm just waiting basically for One UI 7 to release. Now, if they don't fix the features by then, I am going to have to take this further. I don't know how, okay, but I am going to have to go into the Samsung store with my laptop and go, look, it's not working. I'm not leaving this store until you get it fixed, okay? Because it is bad. Now, obviously, there have been a couple apps. A new one is this one. It's called, well, you can't see it, sorry. It's called AI Select, okay? Now, basically, what it does is it does what the one on the Samsung phones do, is you circle around something, tap on something, and you can select text or you can copy an image. Great. Now, the board around it, it looks like, you know, one of those like really like bad photos that you download that's really bad quality. It looks like that for some reason. It also uses Bing, which is terrible. Bing cannot find anything, and other reviewers have said this. You can't change the search engine to Chrome. Chrome is so much better, and because it's Bing, it's terrible. Now this app is still a One UI version 6.0 book. Now, if I go to multi-control, which is one that literally recently got updated, okay, and even though it got updated, it still isn't that good. I can't use my Z Flip 6 when it's folded closed for multi-control. Now I know, because I can't see it, but why can't I? Maybe I could bring the display over to my laptop and then use it. Um, but if I click the three dots here and then go into About Multi-Control, it's the only app on here that says One UI version 7.0 book. It's the only one on One UI 7. And it works, but it doesn't work perfectly. So that means they are doing something. They are fixing things. Camera share, that's another one in connected devices. That doesn't work. That's terrible. I've just clicked it. It's not even loading right now. Like, I couldn't even make a video about this showing you the features because they just wouldn't work. Like, I wouldn't be able to show you. That's how pointless it is. So I wanted to make this video to document them and talk about how bad this laptop is and kind of talk about the laptop. Now, this video has gone on for a long time now, but I'm just going to show you one more thing. Now, this is the Galaxy Book 5 Pro 360. I'm not sure they do a normal one of this, but as you can see, it has anti-reflective technology on it by Corning. And it has again a touchscreen, the pen. But what's different to what my book was? Well, nothing. Except Wi-Fi 7 and the anti-reflective. Now it claims that this new revolutionary trackpad where you can touch here, here, or here, but you can't touch anywhere at the top. And going further in, it doesn't work. Now, where do I know all this? Where am I gathering all my evidence? Well, first of all, I've been into the Samsung store and looked at the other Galaxy books, and they have the exact same problems. It's not just mine. I make that clear. I'm also on the Galaxy Book Reddit, which I'll link in the description, and everyone is talking about it. You can easily put a poll or ask people, and everyone agrees that it's terrible. And then again, it's showing Adobe Photoshop here. Like, I've already given my kidney away. I'm not paying another kidney. And then it's got this new AI button next to the Alt key, and so there's no control key there now. It's now just the AI button. And then link to Windows, we've already had that. Like, it's nothing new. And then the webcam, well, we got that, but that's nothing. And like, it's still Windows 11. It's not much improved. Like, do I see anything improved? Now the only thing is the battery is bigger, but it's still a 65 watt USB Type-C charger, so it's going to take even longer to charge. And then it tells you all the software here. And as you can see, there are a few other ones that I actually forgot to mention. Sorry. We have Pen Up, doesn't work. That's one where you can apparently, well, you're meant to be able to draw on images. They have that for the tablets, but it doesn't work. Air Command, so that's for the pens. Again, that doesn't work. You're meant to be able to press the pen button, that comes up. It doesn't. Phone, that's another one that's quite new. That's so you can take phone calls on your Galaxy Book. And that, no, that doesn't work. Well, they do come up some of the time, the phone calls, but then you can't see your contacts on it because they don't load. And then Bixby, well, let's not even talk about her. You better go away. You better go away. You better go away. I didn't ask for you. I know I said your name, but go away. Never works on the laptop. And then can I see any other new ones on here? Again, there you go, Samsung accounts on there. Yeah. Then what the extra ambient light sensor, accelerometer sensor, gyro sensor, and then all of these, and then again, second 4.5 rating. I'm not really sure how. I don't know how people have afforded this. This is a very accurate one. Look at that. Look how smudged it is. Like, it's gonna get that smudged because of the anti-reflective thing on it. Not amazing. Agreed, mate. Let me like that one. Where is it? Where's your review, mate? I'm gonna like it. Okay. Well, I don't know. And it's funny how. Well, okay. Well, I can't like it, but it's funny how some of these look 5 star, no response from Samsung. All the 5 star ones haven't. It's only the ones that are a little bit worse. Now, of course, maybe they don't, but they could have said, "Oh, well, thanks for the review." And well, look, these were originally posted on Samsung US. We're not in the US. I'm on the UK website. I'm talking about my product, UK. Like, why is it giving reviews from different websites? Oh, there we go. There's your review, mate. But I can't give it a like. But yeah, you've just got to have this laptop to understand how bad it is. Like, you can't, like, you can go into a store and play around with it for 5 minutes, and you'll go, oh, well, it's fine. But in the store, the laptop's plugged in all the time, so you don't know about the battery life. It's on high performance mode all the time, so you don't know about the performance. It's on the maximum brightness all the time. So the battery life, then again, you don't notice that. And then you never use any of the Samsung specific features. So yeah. Well, guys, I am going to leave that video here. Make sure to check out my X because I have been posting on there a bit more talking about this. And I'll hopefully upload another video again detailing the difference between my old laptop and this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on. Bye bye.